Hello, and thank you for joining me, Rose Ward, Stampersdelight.com. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come stamp with me. A couple of reminders: if you like that mug or other stamping apparel, go to Stampersdelightshop.com, where you can purchase some great apparel items, and we ship to most countries. As a reminder, if you place a $50 order with me before shipping and tax this month, you will get a downloadable PDF with over 40 samples for different in-color combos. Don't forget to sign up for my paper share that's going on right now. All the links are below. Also, don't forget to sign up for my online or in-person retreat. And again, all the links are below. Donna Gray and myself have the September Global Craft Party for the U.S. That'll take place on our exclusive Facebook page. And that'll be September 23rd for the U.S., which is September 24th for Australia. So let's get started. What I wanted to work on today, and again, I said no live videos because I am at the leaders backstage, but I did pre-record this because I couldn't wait to show you. This is the Magical Meadow. Let me grab my catalog here. Tell you what page it's on. You can see I was excited. I can't show you the catalog yet, but it is with the Winter Meadow Suite, which is on page 36. Gorgeous paper. Let me just bring in the papers, ribbon. So we have the stamp set. We have the dies. Absolutely gorgeous. And of course, here are the designer series papers that you get with that. And then there's the specialty paper. This beautiful ribbon. This has got to be my favorite ribbon. It is so easy to make bows with that. And then we have the gems, the faceted trio, which are self-adhesive. So I didn't do a One Sheet Wonder live this week because of being away, but hopefully you saw the cards that I did on Facebook, and I'll show you those. So these are cards that I used one sheet of cardstock for. And you can see that I used different backgrounds. I used the Misty Moonlight, Peacock, Pretty Peacock, Lost Lagoon, Moody Mauve, and then Blueberry Bushel. So these cards right here were ones that I did with one sheet of cardstock. I also used the new deckled circles, which again, you will be able to purchase. This one fell off. You'll be able to purchase those on September 6th. Okay, that one is stuck to my finger. So here are the One Sheet Wonders that I did for the week, even though there wasn't a video. I also had on my Facebook page, oh, here's the other One Sheet Wonder, because when you cut that, I did 4 by 5 1/4. So these were, the designer series paper was 4 by 5 1/4. You have these strips left, and I made another card with that, with the Lost Lagoon. So those were the cards that I did with the One Sheet Wonder. I also had posted on my business page this beautiful card. I love the berries on this. And again, I used those deckled circles. I didn't put an inside on that one yet. Really gorgeous set. So today what I wanted to do real quick, I want to do a quick, easy fun fold for you. And I had seen a lot of fan fold cards. They were 6 by 6 though, and they were a twisted easel card. And I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to make it just a regular card. Not an easel card, not a 6 by 6. I wanted to use our regular A2. So what I did was I took a piece of our designer series paper and I cut that at 5 1/2 by 6 1/2. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to score that at a 1/2 inch all the way over. Now you can use our scoring tool, or you can use the scoring blade on your paper trimmer. So I am going to go at a 1/2 inch. Just going to slide that through to 1 inch. And just keep sliding it every 1/2 inch. Again, remember, I did see this as a 6x6 card, but I am making this into an A2. Again, every 1/2 inch. And that one I did, there we go, 5, 5.5, and then 6. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you are going to fold that. Just like this. And this. So it's every 1/2 inch. And then you have that little flap left right there, which is fine. I am going to bring in my bone folder, wherever that may be. Right, there it is. And I'm really going to push that down really well. And that makes your fan. So you have a fan like that. I'm going to open that back up. I'm going to be using my liquid glue a lot today. Let me just make sure I can get that out. And you just don't want to put anything on the end flaps, and I'll show you why. I'm just going to go right across the bottom of this, just like that, with some liquid glue. And then I'm going to accordion fold that up again, making sure that I have it the way I want. And you're going to pinch that. You can hold it or lay it down, and then that fans out like this. So if you want, you can add a little glue inside here to hold it even more. And I like to put something heavy on that so it stays in place. So I'm just going to grab my mug here and hold that down for a minute. I'm going to bring in some beautiful paper for this. This is our Lost Lagoon. I'm going to fold that in half. I do have other samples to show you when we're done. Here is that beautiful designer series paper. And I'm just going to, since I have my liquid glue out, I'm going to use my liquid glue. You know, I always use my stamp and seal. But for this card, I'm using the liquid glue. I'm going to lay that beautiful foil paper right on the top here. I've already cut out pieces because, like I said, this is a quick video that I just couldn't wait till I got back from vacation to show you. So I cut out these pieces from the dies with our specialty paper. And then I also want one of these berries. So that I'm going to bring in a piece of cardstock. I'm going to use the Moody Mauve. I'm going to grab one of those dies out of here. And it is this one. Again, there's a lot of beautiful dies in here. And I will be playing with this suite again. But I couldn't wait. Okay, so I'm going to bring in my die cutting machine. And I'm going to cut this out. I will have the measurements below for this, and also on my blog, Stampersdelight.com, and I will have still shots on my blog and on Facebook. So you definitely want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Facebook, subscribe to my newsletter. All right, I'm going to take that off now. And I am going to bring in that ribbon. Beautiful ribbon. I usually tie things upside down. I'm going to grab some ribbon here. And my scissors. I'm just going to cut off a nice, good piece of ribbon. I'm going to tie that right here. Definitely leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of my videos, maybe what you'd like me to do next. Again, I'll be back after Labor Day, but I will be posting what I can from backstage. I'm going to turn that over. I'm going to pull this out, make a nice, beautiful bow with this gorgeous ribbon. I'll trim that down later. I'm going to slide that ribbon down just a bit and fan that out. Now, I know you're going to ask me, well, is it going to cost money, extra money to mail this? It probably will. Excuse me. And you're going to want to use like a padded envelope. This is more like a card I would probably hand out or put on the top of a gift. I'll play with the bow later. I'm going to angle that so it fits right on the card. I'm going to take my liquid glue again, and I'm just going to put quite a bit right here, and then just up here. Get a lot of glue on there to hold it down. This one might be running out. I always have a little pin next to me in case that gets clogged, because it does dry pretty quickly. There we go. I want to make, whoa, we didn't need that blob. It's all good. Okay. All right. Make sure there's none on the side here. And I am going to lay that down right on top like this. Bringing in something that's going to hold it down for a minute, but not too heavy to crush it. So I'll bring in my tray. Just set that down for a minute. I'm going to bring in one of those deckled circles. I'm going to bring in my Moody Mauve Winter Wishes. I'm going to grab this little guy, and I'm going to add some Wink of Stella. Make it really shimmery. Okay, this is still drying, but I can work with it. So I'm going to put that right here. I'm going to take some of those pieces first. And again, with liquid glue, I'm going to go ahead and lay those down. This paper is absolutely gorgeous. Hold that for a second. Oop. It's sticking in my fingers. Let's take another white piece here. And let's use this one. And we're going to add some more glue right there. Lay that down. And maybe one more. This is a silicone mat that I have here, but you're going to want to use our Stampin' Up! Silicone mat. I'm going to add that one right here. Oh my gosh, look how pretty that is. I'm going to take this one, and with a dimensional, add that right on the top. like that. And then this one, we're going to add right here. I'm going to add the liquid glue on this. And let me just use my little... This is why I don't use liquid glue, because it's all stuck to my fingers already. But for this card, liquid glue does work better. And I'm going to put quite a bit on here because I don't want it to fall apart. And this is pretty sturdy. Okay. Lift that up. And I'm going to tuck that right here. Bring that ribbon right up there. While that's drying, I'm going to bring in a piece of white to the inside. It does say Winter Wishes. And this one says, may this season of sparkle bring joy and delight. We're going to go ahead with that. Bring in this little guy right here. And again, I'm going to add some Winka Stella. Be careful with the red and pinks because they do tend to bleed a little bit with the Winka Stella. I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Seal here for the inside. Open that up. I love this card. I love this fold. And it's not hard at all. I'm even going to add a little Winka Stella. This one's running out. I go through a lot of Winka Stella. Some shimmer on my envelope. There's my matching envelope. Here's my card. I'm going to bring in those gems. And for this one, I think I'll use the clear gems. I'm going to add one right there. Right here. And one up there. Who wouldn't like to get this gorgeous fan fold card? Now, I'm going to just play with my bow just a little bit. It still has to dry. I'm just going to trim those down just a tad. Again, I would put this on a gift. I don't think I'd mail it unless I put it in a padded envelope. What do you think? Do you love that or what? Let me show you two other ones I did. This one I did with the blueberry bushel. And for this one, the white embossing folder is our new Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder. Look at that one. And then here is the Moody Mauve again with the other designer series paper, specialty paper. I hope you enjoyed these cards. I will be back with you after Labor Day with some more fun folds, one sheet wonders, scrapbook 101, and also sweet and simple stamping. So until then, have a safe Labor Day weekend if you're in the US. And thank you for watching. Keep on stamping, Stampers. Bye.